Make sure winds are steady, between 8 and 12 miles an hour. Find an open area away from anything that might cause turbulence, such as buildings or trees. First, disconnect your RSL and reattach it to the cable housing, just in case you want to cut the main away. Next, release your brakes and stow them onto the risers. In other words, stow your brakes in full flight mode, which will prevent the toggles from tangling during the initial launch. Collapse or stow your slider and move it as far down the lines as possible in order to allow yourself to see the canopy more clearly. With your rig on your back and your harness tightened, you are ready to begin. With the wind to your back, spread your canopy out on the ground with the end cells pointing to the sky. To begin, face your canopy and walk backward and away from it. You'll notice your lines tightening and that your lines and risers are crossed. As the parachute fills with air, your goal is to build a short wall on the ground with your canopy. At this point, you don't want it to take off overhead. Maneuver the canopy so that the nose fills with air while the tail of the canopy stays on the ground. We recommend putting both front risers in your left hand and the rear risers in your right. Pulling on the fronts makes the canopy rise, while pulling on the rear risers makes it fall back to the ground. Use your left hand to guide the canopy in the direction that you want it to go. If you ever feel like the canopy is overpowering you, pull both rear risers in towards your belly button to kill the power. The goal is to balance the canopy overhead by experimenting with brake and riser inputs. Remember to stay relaxed. This will improve the feedback you'll get through your hands and ultimately your harness. Soon you'll be able to anticipate the canopy's next move before it happens. Skills such as walking, sitting, and even turning around in your harness will all become accessible to you with time.
Axis Flight School created this video as an educational guideline. As always, we encourage you to seek out additional information and professional coaching. For more information, please visit our website at axisflightschool.com.